Good morning. Today is July 4th. I have not celebrated the 4th of July for years, many, many years. I couldn't remember the last time I celebrated. Like, I would go hang out with a friend, like I would go float on a lake or something because the day was off, we had the day off, or like the afternoon off or whatever. But it wasn't like ever in celebration of anything. I did used to wear, like, I wore flag, like a red and white stripe and stars scrunchie, and did like space buns or whatever when I worked in tourism. And so I worked in tourism until 2021. So maybe I did that still, but I did not fuck with this country regardless. And yeah, last year Dalton and I went to a caravan for Palestine, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. We drove with this caravan all around Anchorage. They're doing it again this year too, but we don't live there, so we can't participate. And so they're driving all around Anchorage, and they drive like through downtown with all the Palestine flags and like riding on their cars and everything. And it was really uplifting, knowing that many people in Anchorage cared, because hard to find people that care. So that was really nice. Today we are planning on going to the No Kings 2.0 protest. However, allegedly, this is all alleged, by the way, the only things I've seen about it have been on Reddit. So I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it's officially organized by anyone, which the other ones have been, and so they've been like really good. I don't know anything about here, so we plan on still going. We're gonna drive through, and then if I have like any negative aura or any intuition, then like any bad intuition, then we won't attend. But if everything looks good, everything looks normal, then obviously we'll be there. So yeah, just gotta prepare my sign, because I know it's gonna be another fucking hot day today. And so I really want to get that sign done that I planned to do the last time. So hopefully it works out. Manifest it. Hello. So this protest, I'm going a little bit more performance art with it. So I put a shit ton of mousse in my hair to make it look wet. Might need to put more, honestly. But yeah, to make it look wet. And then this is my sign. And on the back of my sign, I have hot glued paper cups that I poked holes in. I'm gonna grab a bag of ice from a gas station, fill it with ice, so it will literally be melting on me to keep me cool, and also performance arty. So yeah, that's the vibe. And now we're gonna head to the protest. We just got home. I'll update you on how everything went, because I want to go shower first. Plus I've got like this from putting ice down my shirt because it was hot, but we were able to survive for a little bit. So yay. It was a very small turnout today because it wasn't an official protest. So, but I liked it. I had fun. Okay, so it's clearly been quite some time. We've been home for a long time. I've kind of just been doing whatever. We did end up going for a walk with all the fireworks going off to a park nearby to watch. I love fireworks. I love the smell of fireworks. I don't love that we're setting them off in celebration of whatever the fuck this country is right now. But I'm trying to take the positives where I can. So yeah, feeling good. The protest was good today. The sign turned out perfectly. I'm like obsessed with how it turned out. Unfortunately, it's a one-time use sign, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to make it reusable potentially. And also, can we talk about how they're still setting off fireworks? How many hours has it been now? Okay, it's been 2.5 hours since fireworks started going off, and they just won't stop. And I'm like, okay, I understand. I like fireworks as much as the next person. Okay, I get it. To a degree. I don't get why you're doing it today, but I get it, okay? Can we not agree on a half hour to an hour long time slot where we can just all set them off at the same time, so that then it's not like fucking 4 hours? I don't even know when it's gonna stop. It's only 11 p.m. Probably not gonna stop till at least 12:30. Like, are there not people with PTSD? We live in Colorado Springs now, surrounded by like so many fucking bases. PTSD. Okay. And then animals, bro. Like, I know there are dogs just screaming their heads off right now because their ears are hurting, like, and they're scared. And yeah, so I'm just like, can we not just like agree on that? Like, is that so hard? But I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But yeah, it was a really small protest. I was not expecting how small it was gonna be, but we were there for a little bit. I was able to stay cool because of my poster design. So I'm like, I want to continue doing something along those lines to be able to stay cool during the protests in the summertime, because that is what I'm going to be struggling with most. And there was a person that drove through and then like went and got donut holes fresh from somewhere, and she like went up to everybody and was like, hey, do you want a donut? Hey, do you want a donut? And I was like, girl, you know I can't turn down a donut. So yeah, I had a donut. And yeah, it was a good vibe. Definitely very small, but it does seem like people here, it's a lot like Anchorage, a lot like Alaska, where it's like everybody leaves the area for the holiday weekend, and whether or not you celebrate it, like, you still do shit with the extra day you have off, right? You know? So yeah, I was glad that we went. Like, I was a little nervous about it being small because I was like, I couldn't find any official organization of it. I could only find stuff on Reddit. So I was like, okay, well, it's still happening. So like, I'm still gonna go. But I was like a little worried that it might not be as big or as long. And it wasn't as big, but it was like, it still felt good and safe. So that's what matters. But yeah, it was really good. How many times can I say good, right? Okay, so now what we get to talk about is the job interview. So I had that phone interview on Friday, on Thursday. Today's Friday. So that was yesterday. And then I have an in-person interview on Friday. And I'm nervous, but I'm very excited. I feel like the phone interview went really, really well, so I'm really excited about that. And I also have plenty of time to prepare for the in-person interview. I feel like even the more information she gave me about the job, I was like, girl, this feels like the right fit for me. And so I'm really excited about it. I'm feeling more excited than I am feeling nervous. But yeah, I did just go through the staff directory on their website because they have all the people there, and I'm like, oh, so I scrolled through the staff directory and I went on Instagram and on TikTok and I blocked them all because I don't, and I am like honestly kind of upset that I can't block people on YouTube, but honestly, how would you do that too? I suppose. But I don't want anybody in my personal life to be watching any of my content that I'm posting. I don't really do anything on Instagram right now. It's just like I have like one of my pinned photos is a photo of me wearing jeans, just jeans with like the flowers coming out of them and they're like covering me, you know. It's a little risque, right? I don't want like my fucking prospective boss to see that. So I just block everybody. I used to go private and public back and forth when I would be interviewing for jobs. I would just go private while interviewing. But, like, I kind of do this as somewhat of an income thing, right? So it's like social media is, like, kind of a thing for me right now. So I don't really want to go private and public, especially because I have, like, I'm a brand rep for brands that, like, I'm supposed to be public for, right? So, yeah. But I don't post anything on Instagram anyway, so I don't think it would matter. But, yeah. I also, like, most of my recent stuff posted is very political because how the fuck are people staying silent? I don't know. Couldn't be me. So I'm like, I don't really want that to be seen. I honestly, the vibes that the office is giving, and they had photos of everybody, so good. So good. Also, when fucking blocking them out, of course I stalked their Instagrams. Of course. 6th grade, actually. I interviewed in 6th grade for our school business partnership class that you couldn't get into until 7th grade, but you could interview as like a second semester, 4th quarter. 6th grader. Interviewed, got in. We did mock interviews. They were like real interviews. We did interviews either twice or 4 times a year. And we ran the yearbook, which I didn't really give 2 shits about. The Spot Cafe, that was my fucking shit. And what else was it? Fuck. Oh, the luncheon committee. Also loved that. I was event planner and cafe manager, essentially. In middle school, girl, in middle school. So, like, I've been doing this shit for so long, and my major in college was business. So, we did everything from every semester peer reviewing and editing your resume and mock interviews and mock businesses and like just all that shit. So I'm like, I'm really good, and I'm also really good with my words. I've been a tour guide, I've been a reservation agent, I've worked in many front facing positions, so like I am good with my words. And I also like, I keep thinking, like, I had that phone interview, and I just keep thinking of the new things I will be able to bring up in the interview to impress the person I was on the phone interview with, because that's, like, the main person, and then there's, like, the lower people, right? And I don't mean, like, lower people, but just, like, hierarchy of a business. Normal, you know? So, like, I just keep thinking of new things, because, like, I'm sure she's going to relay some of the information to the others as well, but I'm like, there's going to be so many new things that I'll be able to just drop, so many new lore pieces that I'm just going to be able to be like, oh, yep, see this experience? I also have that. And this one, that too. And so that just feels really good, because I feel really qualified for this position. And I feel really good about that. So, yeah. But hiding my social media, and also, like, if anybody asks, like, it's like, oh, like, what's your Instagram? I'm like, oh, I don't really do social media. Like, should I say that? That's a lie, because, like, but I don't do it for people that I know. I do it for people that I don't. Okay, we're getting ready for the day to go do some Uber Eats driving, and then we're gonna go sit at a park that we saw that's pretty cool. This is the outfit. Normally, I don't wear these shorts very often because I got these before I gained a little bit of weight, and they don't really fit, and usually have like a muffin top in them. So they're not very flattering, but I love these shorts. And I lost a shit ton of weight, not in a good way. So let's not glorify it in any way. It's because I can't eat that much because of my endometriosis. It's like really fucking bad, and I'm not able to medicate to the fullest that I need to. So yeah, I hate it. I want it back. I didn't care what I looked like. I didn't care that I wasn't super skinny or whatever, you know, like, and I'm still not, I don't think, but I don't know. That, like, I don't have like the flat stomach and whatever, you know, but I don't care. I just want to feel good. And right now I don't feel good. But it's crazy because the world will see it as like such a positive thing that I lost weight, and I'm like, it's really not, because I can't eat. But anyway, this is the outfit of the day. I got my Abercrombie & Fitch embroidered jean shorts, and then I've got my Shein like abstract tank, and I'm gonna do my makeup and my hair now. So this is a walk of shame because I asked Dalton where the umbrella was, and he was like, it's at home. And I was like, well, I put one in your car for car use regularly. And he was like, no, I don't think it's in there. He just went back to check. Seems like it was in there. I love an I told you so moment. I just decided to come sit on the balcony while Dalton sets up my nail stuff because I'm going to be doing the designs today. It's actually like really nice out here at night and not too crazy, honestly. It says it's 84 degrees right now, but because it's a shaded area, it's like really, really nice. So, yeah. Well, that's been it for this week's vlog. Thanks for watching. I am really excited for next week's vlog because we have my other interview, so excited to see how that goes, as well as having the water park day, which is also a theme park day. It's a half theme park, half water park, and I just looked it up. I looked at the slides. There are 11 water slides at this half theme park, half water park. It's pretty decent. And there's a lazy river. And I believe we can go on all of them, just us or by ourselves. We don't have to share with other people because we're slightly introverted. I'm only extroverted when it comes to work, honestly. But it's been a fun week, and we have almost only 30 days until we get to be out of this place for fucking ever. Thank the universe. I'm just really excited to get out of this apartment and to move into our new place. It's gonna be so good. So stay tuned for all of that. Didn't do as much moving stuff this week as I thought I would, but definitely going to have to soon. So we'll have a lot of that coming up soon as well. My baby. She thinks someone's in the other room, but no one's in the other room. All right, well, I gotta go show her that no one's in the other room. I'll see you in next week's vlog.